easy, but let's be careful not to make any small or minor mistakes. We know that a diameter is twice the radius, so the radius is half of the diameter. Well, if you want to find half of a number, what do? You divide it by 2, of course. So if you can do it in your head, it's all the better, but if you can't, nothing is lost by just getting out your division box and dividing. This is short division because we're using a small number. How many 2's are there in 3? 1. The remainder 1. How many 2's are there in 14? 7. So the answer should be what? 17. Don't forget your sign, centimeters. The next one is 51. Again, we don't need to worry about it too much. We write out 51. We simply divide it by 2. Let's think about this. How many 2's are there in 5? 2, and the remainder is 1. And how many 2's are there in 11? Well, 5. There is a remainder. What do? We know we should put a decimal point here. Put a decimal point here. We're allowed to write any zeros we like after the decimal point in our number here. And we put the 1 here. That was our remainder. How many 2's are there in 10? 5. So the answer is 25.5 centimeters. I hope that the majority of you were able to get that, but if not, it tells us that we need to do a bit more work on this, dividing numbers where we end up with decimals as the answer. Well, here to complete the work, we have the radii, and we're turning them into diameters. Well, we know that 2 radii give us 1 diameter, so we're multiplying by 2. 14 times 2. 4 times 2, 8. 1 times 2, 2. So we have here 28 centimeters. And the last one, let's come over here and work it. 12.5 times 2. 5 times 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4 plus the 1. 5. 1 times 2 is 2. How many numbers after the decimal point? Just the 1 up here. So our point must go here so that we only have 1 number after the decimal point in the answer. So here we have our answer, 25.0. So let's write that in, 25.0 centimeters. That does us very well. Mark your work. Out of 4. Let's see how you did, and let's move on. Okay, we want to talk about the circumference a little bit now. And before we can do that, we need to just get some little tools out. Here we have our circle tool. Let's use that well. And here we have drawn a circle. And we should also be very clear that the line that joins 2 points on the circumference that passes through the middle is called a diameter. Let me just get out here our center so that we are very sure that it's a diameter. And what we learned in the last lesson was that there was a relationship. There's a relationship between the diameter and the circumference. And we said that if you have a diameter of, for example, let's write here, diameter D equals 10 centimeters, then we said that the circumference will be of a certain length or size related to the diameter. And we said that if you were to take that and stretch it around that 10 centimeters, you would get it once, it will go twice, and it will go 3 times, and there would be a little bit left unfilled. And that's why we said that the C, the circumference, equals 3 times the diameter and a little bit, and that number we called pi. So C equals pi times diameter. C equals pi D. So in other words, anytime you want to find the circumference, the length around a circle, you need to find out you need to know what the diameter is, and you need to times it by pi. And I hope you can all remember what we said pi was. Pi was that number. It can be written as a decimal as 3.14. It continues. Or as a fraction we can write it as 22/7. Get used to this number here, 22/7, because between now and the time you leave senior high school, you're going to hear about this number a lot. So make sure you are very familiar with it. Pi equals 3.14 or 22/7. Keep that in your mind, and you'll be in a very good position to use it for future work. Well, that completes our lesson for today. Hope you enjoyed it.